Hi Aries, it's Power and Light Tarot coming at you with the reading. Today we have a reading for you guys. And I hope you guys are all well, Aries. If you're returning here, make sure you hit the notifications and the bell. I don't think they're all going out. And if you're new, welcome, right? So today we're having a barbecue here. We want you to come over. Here's the barbecue pit we never use. So let's get into the reading. We're trying to have fun a little bit today, right? We are. It always kind of soothes the soul, right? So we start, Aries. We always have an oracle spread here. We do. And we have your spread here, and we also put your cards down here. Today we're using the little deck with the big meanings. But you know, we have healing in this reading. Arcturus, physical healing, Arcturus energy, physical and emotional healing. And this woman here is, I'm not sure what she's holding, but this is supposed to be deep cellular healing. And then you have purification. And purification it can be a healing process. It can be transformation. But it's usually like an awakening where it can be kind of disturbing, or a transformation that has been, it's like a learning sometimes, but not without some pain, right? That's what it looks like is going on here. You have Earth School, right? And these are these cards here. This is life lessons, soul growth, study, and higher learning, but it's in the reverse. So it looks like here that you are kind of dealing with something hard or difficult, I should say. And so, and you kind of know what to do here, but you're still hoping for I hope for success, right? I feel like you want to plan like a new venture with somebody. Maybe it's a relationship. Maybe you just want to go on a date with them. But there's somebody here in this reading, I believe. Now, it could be business, but you have the Two of Cups in your environment. And here's the Two of Cups. And she's pouring, her own stuff into this other cup. But it is definitely, this talks about somebody that most likely that you're in love with here, right? I feel like that's the lovers in this deck, the Two of Cups or the Two of Hearts. So it looks like there's two hearts here, right? But the Earth Schooled in the reverse, I feel like you're not that you've learned something or you're going through this process and you know that you're not kind of going by whatever you've learned. You're like, well, I know that, but I can't do that right now because of blah, blah, blah. Or, I can't practice what I preach until I, do this, blah, blah, blah. Something like that, right? And then you have the Nine of Spades. This is anxiety, also called the Nine of Swords. Yeah. They're showing these flowers, but it's all about anxiety, right? So how dare they, right? How dare they be misleading, right? And then we have, after the purification card, we have diligence. But this talks about, stay with your plan, but don't waver, but be patient, right? And so this maybe is why you're not kind of practicing what you preach or whatever you've learned. And this is pause, have patience. Now's the time to wait for healing or rebuilding. Plan patiently. And maybe that's the only issue here. Maybe you've already planned this here and you know that you need to take it slow or you need to be patient or maybe some healing needs to be kind of finished up here, right? But you kind of look like it looks a little difficult here. It does, Aries. Yeah. We also have the Four of Clubs. And in this deck, this is the Four of Wands. Let's see what they have to say about that, because this is a nice card. I feel like it has to do with, this is the Four of Wands. And we have the Four of Wands in the reading. We do. Let's see what they call the Four of Wands. They're showing the four hats. Yeah, it's kind of silly, but these cards do have some good meanings. Yeah. This talks about wealth and stability, just like the Four of Wands can. They're just showing it with these hats, right? Maybe you have a lot of hats, right? My son, he, for Christmas, he goes, yeah, just go to that store, Mom, in the mall. It's called Lids. I'm like, okay, where they have hats, right? That was a long time ago. But you have justice here too, Aries. And so this card here showing these scales, right? This is the Eight of Swords in this deck. So this means that things are not really that harmonious, or that things need to be harmonious in order for your plans either to work out or to make your path a little easier. You're seeking harmony here. And I feel like the situation that you could be dealing with hasn't brought you that. Yeah. And yeah. And I feel like there's some healing going on here, but I also feel like there's some wisdom being gained, right? Isn't that what happens? Like, when life kicks our butt in a way, right? Or kind of, pushes us down, right? We learn, we do. And then we have high honor and the message. You're going to message somebody or they're messaging you. I feel like you want to message somebody that you like think highly of. Yeah. Maybe they're in the military. They could be, but this high honor card, it could be somebody who also kind of works in, like, they have a great job, or right, they're well respected, but that usually means that you want to contact this person. There's a little red seal here. Maybe you already wrote the letter to them, possibly, because here he is, he opened it's a man, but he has opened the drawer to take this envelope out, and there's a note inside. So, maybe you already wrote it. Interesting here, right? I don't feel like I feel like this is about you sending a message, unless you have been hiding somebody's love letters or something like that, right? Do people still write them? I'm not sure, right? Like with all this kind of digital, but yeah, if you guys want to write me any love letters, it's okay. Just kidding. So we have your spread down here, Aries, and you're playing your cards close. You're playing your cards close to your chest because we have it right here. So this is what you're doing right now, yeah. And these plans are quiet; they're kept quiet, and you're waiting for the right time. You already learned this lesson. Yeah, Earth School in the reverse, right? And so crossing you or challenging you here is the Wheel of Fortune. This is also the Ten of Cups. Yeah, they got a different, kind of spin on this. But, this is plans set in motion, but it's your challenge. So here you are waiting patiently to unveil your plan or something like that, or just go for it. Maybe you're not going to tell a soul in the world, right? Yeah, maybe you're not. We have the sun. This is clarity and focus. And this sun here he is, Mr. Sun, right? Mr. Golden Sun. I feel like you have your clarity. I feel like you do. You do have your clarity here. You do. And whatever you're seeking here has a lot more harmony than either what you're currently dealing with. That's how it looks here, right? Go outside and get outside go outside and get into nature, right? It's really good. Okay, we have the Four of Wands here again. This is in the past. This can talk about a union you had with somebody or some stability. Yeah, stability you had, and this could be possibly the reason why you kind of don't want to step away yet. You could be concerned about your finances or your let me sit up straight, you guys, or your stability. Right? And I can completely understand that, right? Yeah. Let's see what they say about the Four of Clubs, which is the Four of Wands. Again, solid foundation, stability, and celebration. And that's what this Four of Wands is, stability. So this is, this is what you are kind of thinking here, which this is part of your, I'm not going to say your plight, but it's part of the challenge here. I feel like it is. The Two of Swords is what's on your mind. This is kind of a trip card. This is peace through self-discipline. So maybe you're working on yourself because of the healing, right? You could be working on yourself and you're waiting till you feel a little bit stronger, possibly, or the exact detail or something like that you are kind of waiting to figure out, right? This is also the Hanged Man. Maybe you're dealing with Pisces, right? This is the Hanged Man in this deck, and he's blindfolded. I feel like the Hanged Man is too, isn't he? I'm not sure. I know he's hanging up. But this guy suspended is the whole point. That's what it is. And like he could feel stuck here. And in this, with the Hanged Man here, it can talk about an epiphany. And I feel like you've already had one. I feel like you've already had some type of epiphany. I feel like what partially is that, or mostly here, is that in this reading, is that I don't have peace or harmony where I'm at, but you might have stability, and I need to create that for myself, and I need to make a plan to get to that place and have balance and harmony and stability as well. This might not be like necessarily financial stability. You might want to say you're sorry to somebody with the high honor card and the message. You could. Might want to say you're sorry, right? You might want to say that I've had some type of an awakening, or I went through something here that is kind of making me realize your worth. This could be that type of there could be that energy here. You have the Nine of Swords again. You have that twice, and the Four of Wands twice. So the reading's clear that you have some type of anxiety, right? Here she is sleeping on a a bed of knives, rather. Oh God, a bed of knives, and she looks young and beautiful, but how long can she endure that, right? And this is, this could be your thoughts. How long can I deal with this? Yeah. See what their version is here of the Nine of Spades. A struggle to make sense of events. Yeah, there's something here that you don't know, like, entirely. Or, I mean, this could be also just because you feel like you're off balance, right? It could be. Let's get a card on that Nine of Swords. We're going to use the Tarot Regular. Yes, we are. Sounds like regular gas. Let's see. Do they even have regular gas? I don't think they do. Back in the day, they just had regular, right? Regular. It was the cheap one, and I think they just had two back in the day, right? Let's see. We have for Aries. Show me, why is that Nine of Spades there, or the Nine of Swords and the Star card? You see, you're trying to make sense of something. You want to heal something. I feel like you have a wish here. I feel like you do. It has to do with this message. There's somebody here that is, I believe, your wish, because in your environment is the Two of Cups, and that's not somebody who's kind of disturbing your peace. Yeah. Somebody's disturbing your peace here, and I feel like the Star is a wish. I feel like it is. You want to call somebody or text them. I feel like you do, right? So here in your concern is sharing and generosity. It looks like you want to contact somebody and you want a relationship with this person, but you might be a little concerned. It's possible you haven't talked to this person in a while. You could maybe be concerned whether or not you'll kind of have a give and take, like friendship or relationship with this person, right? Yeah, let's get a card on that. Maybe you're dealing with Aquarius, right? Aquarius, harmony and understanding. That's what you need in this reading, right? That's what you're seeking. Came to the right place, Aries. Let's see what else we have. We have the Nine of Pentacles here. This is your concern. I feel like you want, and this could be balance too, the Six of Pentacles sometimes. That's what that is. But usually it can be. And I feel like you need balance. You might want to be single. You could be married to somebody. For some, you could be in some type of relationship where there's stability, financial, but there's no harmony, right? And so in the end, there really isn't any stability, right? Not if you don't have harmony. And so maybe this is just kind of being single, or maybe not from a marriage, but this can just be kind of independent, right? But I feel like what you are concerned about here, the Six of Pentacles and the Nine of Pentacles, is your money as well and your stability. Yeah, the reading's clear here. You might want to be single though, right? You could. And if you want to be single, it's because you think I'm going to be in peace, right? I'm going to be zen, right? Something like that. In your environment, we have the Two of Cups and we have the Four of Pentacles. You want to hold on to somebody. Let's see what they say about the Two of Cups here. I'm pretty sure it's the Lovers. That's Temperance, balance and moderation. You see what I mean? Now, more balance. We talk about balance all day long in this reading. The scales are here. And this other card, we have some cards here that talk about balance and harmony. This is Temperance, and this is balance and moderation. I don't feel like you have this. It's showing up in your environment, but here it is by your concern. Like, I'm concerned here. I need that in my life. This is what you're seeking. There's no doubt here. And when we see purification, Aries, it can mean like a disturbing process, like a disturbing transformation. Here you want the Knight of Wands, possibly. They're showing the kitty cats, not really sure why, but they're black, right? And sometimes the kitty on the Queen of Wands that could be you, though. And this is something very enthusiastic, an enthusiastic adventure, right? That's why these cats are like, I don't know where they're going, but they think they're going somewhere fun. They sure do. But this is what you want with somebody. You look like you need to relieve your stress. You do. And in your outcome, Aries, is the Three of Clubs, and the TP is here. And, it's interesting because here's the hammer and all that right near the teepee. Like, maybe you want to build yourself a little place to sleep in or a little place to live. It looks like that. This is typically the Three of Wands. Let's see what their version is here. And this is efforts rewarded and success in business. Okay, like when you're waiting for your ships to come in, the Three of Wands. You're hoping here. It's next to your hopes. You're hoping this new adventure is going to bring success. Right now you're healing. That's why you're taking your time here. Yeah, you could be gaining some wisdom while you are doing it, but you're healing right now, and you're patiently planning. You could be plotting, Aries, right? But that's okay. We're still your friend. You could be plotting to just to kind of. I feel like it's the message somebody right here, right? Because with the High Honor card, you're not trying to message somebody that doesn't bring you harmony. No, there's somebody here who is like peaceful to you and kind of fun. And yeah, so we're going to end this reading, Aries. But if you guys are new, please remember to like, share, and subscribe, right? Thank you so much for watching. If you're returning, hit the little bell, you guys. And if you'd like to see my videos, you might have to type in Power and Light Tarot, because the notifications don't seem to be all going out. Thank you so much, you guys, for joining me here. God bless you guys. Yeah, and good luck, Aries.